We're going next to Scott Garber in Colorado, who ran into a grizzly bear not that long ago. And if he was with Merril, Merril would have taken care of that grizzly. Mr. Garber, you're up.
Mr. Hoge, man, I want to first off say just thank you. I mean, this was incredible. Your vulnerability was, it's really cool just to sort of hear it from one of the GOATs in the game and on the broadcast side. So sort of piggybacking this conversation, you operate at such a high level in the public's eye, both on the field, now on set. I'm really curious, as I've gone through this journey, I found balance to be one of the hardest things to strike, and was putting in 56 hours of preparation for 7 minutes of content. How do you find balance from being in the public eye and dealing with some of these vulnerable situations that you've had to go through, these life testing situations? How do you find balance to share that with the rest of your family, friends, everyone else that's a part of this journey, while still being prepared when you show up there on set with Jaworski?
Yeah, Scott, I think that's a great question, and it's something that's, I think, difficult at times. Before we started this, we were talking about perfect health. Perfect health is, nutrition, training, and rest. And most of the times people forget the rest part. If you're eating right and training right, people forget about the rest being a critical component. That means removing yourself and doing other things. So let's use the 56 hours. I know this, I can only go for 3 hours at a time and be clear. Once I get after 3, I know this. I mean, the Chicago Bears look like the Cleveland Browns, and everybody looks the same, right? So I'm like, okay, this is time to walk away. And I have other things in my life. I mean, Scott mentioned, I love being in the woods. I love to golf. I like to train, and now training is done early in the morning. I think that is the most important thing I do for myself. And it's not a selfish thing, because I tell people all the time, your greatest investment is you and your health. This is the greatest thing you could ever do for yourself and others, because the healthier and the more vibrant you are, the more energy you're going to have for yourself and you're going to have for others. And it's funny, I've always felt that to be important. And it was largely due so I could be with my kids, I could coach them, I could be active with them, and my grandkids today, so I could still be active with them and do stuff with them. And what I found out, it kind of leads me to something else I thought is one of the most powerful things that happened in my life. It's really not the things that you say when you're a parent to your kids. It's really what they see. My kids, and actually through chemotherapy, my kids saw me working out during my chemotherapy. My daughter, for example, resonated with her the most. And now what happens with them is they invest in their health, and in their mornings and in their days. So, I mean, the balance that you asked for, taking care of yourself, I just think that's got to be a pivotal part of your day. When you choose to get to it, that's completely on you, but get to it. And it's not selfish, and don't let something else rob you of that, because you're going to be better at what you do and better for them if you'll do that.
Love that.
Love it.
Appreciate it, man.
Love it.
You got it, buddy.